This is an unboxing video for the Tarptent Double Rainbow LI tent. Comes in this box. I've removed the address label for privacy reasons, of course. The only other sticker on the outside is the one that says do not use blades to open. I am going to use a pair of scissors to score the tape so that I can open it. I'm not going to injure anything inside. If you do this, please use caution. And we have it open. And there is the tent in its bag, along with a liner. This is optional, $30 extra. I'll set that aside. Also in the box, as well as a small baggie with the repair kit, some Dyneema composite fabric tape, and there's also a Tarptent sticker. So, let's see how much all this weighs. First of all, I am going to remove the tag, since you won't be taking that on your trip with you, I wouldn't imagine. So we'll remove this, and the cord, and get it off. There it is. And there's another piece of paper inside. Let's take that out, since we likely won't be taking that on our trip either. This is a instructional sheet, looks like. Some instructions. Setting that aside. So here is the tent in the bag. Close up the bag again so I can weigh the tent. I have a digital scale. You might not be able to see the reading on the camera, so I'll read it off. I have it in pounds right now. So as is, everything together, 1 pound, 12 3/4 ounces, or 816 to 817 grams. It's vacillating between the two. So, let's move the scale, and I'll open the bag here. Let's see what we've got. This bag is Dyneema composite fabric, just like the tent. And before I do away with the bag, let's just weigh the bag to get an idea how much of the weight is the bag. Set for pounds. Put this little doohickey here. Get out of the way. And we're looking at about 3/8 of an ounce. Just over half an ounce. It's 14 grams. So it's just about half an ounce or so. I'll set aside the bag. And let's scale again for a moment. We'll unroll the tent. And inside the tent we have our poles and our stakes. So let's take care of those next. Set the tent aside. Bring our scale back. Switch us back to English. This is the cross pole. I'll take this little slip of paper out. We're not going to go camping with that. I'll leave the rubber band on just to keep everything together. I may or may not use the rubber band camping. Rubber band around this. This is the cross pole. This is the arch pole that forms the rainbow shape. This is the cross pole that gives it support and gives you some headroom, kind of opens it up inside. So with all the poles, they're all required for setting up the tent. 5 3/8 ounces, 155 grams. This is the tent stakes that they supply. You can of course swap these out for your own tent stakes. That's 51 grams, or 1 3/4 ounces. And there are 6 stakes in there. These are aluminum stakes. So if you don't like these, you can swap these out. One of these weighs 7 grams. I'll weigh that a couple different ways, see if it comes out the same. No, it weighs 8 grams. 7 to 8 grams. Or about 1/8 of an ounce. That's actually about 1/4 ounce. So this doesn't do very fine on the English scale, but that's what those look like. These 6 aluminum stakes and a little Dyneema composite fabric bag for storing them. Throw those in there. Next, we'll weigh the tent itself. Set all this aside. Now, before I weigh the tent, I'll roll it up. I just have a bunch of cords here at the bottom. These little pouches are for the freestanding setup, so that you can set up the trekking poles, make it freestanding. Switch this back to English. You won't be able to see the scale probably. Let me get everything on here. And I have 1 pound 4 7/8 ounces. 593 grams. Let me turn it around and weigh it a different way just to make sure I get the same reading. Make sure nothing was touching the floor. 586 grams, 1 pound 4 5/8 ounces. One pound 4 7/8 ounces, 595 grams. Now I don't see anything touching the floor. Seems to be an accurate weight, 595 grams for the tent by itself. Again, 1 pound 4 7/8 ounces. So almost 1 pound 5 ounces or 21 ounces for just a tent body. And then just for completeness, we'll weigh this optional inner liner. This is the compensation liner, which you can purchase for $30 extra if you so choose. It is 2 1/2 ounces, 72 grams. So to recap, we have the Tarptent Double Rainbow LI version tent. That's the Dyneema composite fabric tent, the optional condensation liner. That is your choice if you buy that. 6 aluminum stakes. Again, you can swap those out for stakes of your choosing. You got the Eastern carbon fiber poles, and you have the Dyneema composite fabric stuff sack. And there you have it, the Tarptent Double Rainbow LI.